Okay, hot take. The Straw Hat Pirates have become so big that being a Straw Hat Pirate no longer makes you a core group member. You're like a kind of extra member. And what I mean by that is like in real life, large friend groups, they have like core members and then they have kind of like secondary members, if that makes sense. Like if the lunch table in your high school has like 8 seats, there's people who are like consistent AC members, and there's people who are kind of like, like they not get in that seat regularly, but there's some people who it would be crazy for them to not get that seat. It's the same way with anime. And to make my point, like, let's really compare. In Naruto, there's Team 7, right? These are like the core members of the group of the story, right? Even when Sasuke leaves, he still has the importance of a core member. And even though Sakura doesn't get that much actual shine, she still gets to always be there, even if she's just being useless and crying. Kakashi also gets great moments for a sensei compared to the other senseis, right? Now, sometimes people join the core group, but they're not actually core group members. Sai joined the core group, but we will never consider Sai a true core group member of Team 7 or of the anime as a whole. Yamato comes to help Naruto with his training. He's not part of the core of the story the way that these 4 characters are. And you could say the true core is like the Naruto Sasuke dynamic, but like for the overall core group, this is it for Naruto. With Bleach, it's actually kind of tricky because like in theory, this is like the core group, but there's a bunch of different groups, right? There's like Ichigo and just like his hometown friends, including the non-powers friends, but they don't do anything when it's time to like actually fight. So they're not really that important. And then Chad also, I feel like he just like loses a lot. And then I feel like some Soul Society members low-key get more focus, like Renji, Toshiro, Byakuya, Kenpachi, etc. But a lot of times when we're starting an arc, start 1,000 Year Blood Work where they're like in the city and like a bunch of hollows show up. The rescue crew to find Rukia, the rescue crew to find Orihime is usually always including these people and then maybe some extras. And then we kind of build our cast and bring in some other characters from this starting crew or group. But in One Piece, the real core is just the East Blue 5, in my opinion. And just like how with Team 7, you can really boil it down to like Naruto, Sasuke, you could really boil this down even further to like Luffy, Zoro, Nami, if we're being so real. But like the core group is still including Usopp, who just has a bunch of writing and character development compared to some of the other members. Even though he hasn't done stuff in like hundreds of chapters, like you can't deny his overall contribution to the story is greater than a Frankie, for example. And Sanji too gets crazy writing, gets put in that big monster trio. But yeah, when Chopper and Robin first joined, they were core group members.